So right away, you notice how loud the saw is, and it sounds real nice. Definitely not a sound expected from the saw this small. So at first, it feels kind of weird as you make your cuts, because especially for me, because I was used to bigger saws, the 201T to be exact. So I had never used a smaller saw than that in the tree. So it was kind of weird. It's almost like your mind's telling you it's a small saw and not enough power. But once you get cutting, you notice that it goes through the wood just fine, without hesitation, which is real nice, and it's real handy, real light, of course. And to make all these small cuts like I'm making here, it's just so nice. It just makes it seem like it's a lot quicker, and it's almost like an X-Acto knife, like a little razor blade almost. You do perfect cuts, precision cuts, right where you want them. You don't have to worry about cutting or marking the trunk of the tree like you would with bigger saws as much with this, because the chain is so small. But it definitely makes cuts fast. I mean, there's that dead wood, which is kind of hard. Went through that like nothing. And in these small areas, confined areas, you can see the bar is so small it gets in there, and you don't have to worry about cutting branches or limbs next to it or damaging them, because the bar is so small. But you could see how the saw just glides right through the wood. See those? I mean, those are good 2-inch diameter pieces, which is what you would think you'd be using the saw for. Nothing really bigger than that. So for this size, for trimming, for this kind of job, the saw is perfect. You can see there, I just made multiple cuts. You can see how fast it is. I noticed you don't want to put too much pressure on the saw. Just let the saw work on its own, and it does just fine. Unlike the bigger saws where you could really get into it and the saws will keep cutting. This one, if you put too much pressure on it, it kind of wants to bog down, but of course it is a smaller saw, so yeah. The only complaint I think I have, or maybe it's not a complaint, the chain is so small. I haven't been able to find a file that small for the chain, but I'd figure just buy multiple chains, and whenever they dull out, just replace them. It should be fine. I don't think it should be that expensive. But you can see how nice it goes through these bigger branches, like here. I mean, it just cuts how you would expect a bigger saw to cut. And at times it even seems faster than a bigger saw. In this tree, you could see there's a raccoon in the tree, which I skipped this tree, but you could see him up there towards the middle top. I went up there and saw the raccoon. He was taking a nap. It was kind of funny. He wouldn't move. I almost thought it was dead, but no, it was napping up there. You can see it scratching himself. Looks me in the eyes. He's like, "What the hell are you doing up here?" So I skipped this tree. Overall, I'm very impressed on how the saw cuts and how it performs. It was beyond my expectations on how it would perform. So for what I plan to use it, definitely not disappointing at all.